Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm not doing much today. I'm actually sorting some beads. Okay. I've got a few more boxes here, so I'm going to just sort of try and put them in spaces. I mean, you don't have to watch if you don't want to. It's just, I thought, well, I'm just going to be doing this, so if these are nice, these ones, aren't they? They're glass. I'll show you after this how to make a flower or something out of them, okay? I've got some bits and pieces there that I've found. I've been asleep this morning because last night my cat, I think they're a bit too big, those ones to put in there. Last night the cat kept wanting to come into the room and then he'd want to go out again, and this went on for ages. And this morning hubby was ready to throttle him, and so was I. We were, oh dear, look at this. Now, will this come off a necklace thing or something, you know? So I hope you can see these close enough. I think you can. I don't want to, if I move that in, maybe I'll get out of the shot too much. Okay. Anyway, these are little bead caps. Look at them, aren't they cool? Yeah, so I've just had a little nap because I was so tired, because he just kept waking me up, and then he wanted to sit on my shoulder. He sits up on my shoulder and he weighs a fair bit. He's a big sized fella and he weighs a fair bit, and he'd get up there and purr at me. And oh dear, love him so much, but I did Jesus morning. I didn't. Anyway, so I've got a few different bits there, so I'll just see if I can put something different with them, but I don't think so. So I might have to, oh well, I've got these. I'm going to put these in. I wonder if they'll fit. They should do. What have we got? Because I've still got some, I found this big box this morning. I didn't have to look very far. These have already got little things on the end, so that's really good. Hanging up things, you know. I found my pliers. My pliers were hiding. I lost my scissors that I used out in the lounge room the other day. Couldn't find them anywhere. And I thought to myself, they probably went with the pliers, because these little pliers I've had for years, as you can tell. And so if you've got around those pliers, it's easier to do this thing that I was going to show you, trying to show you the other day. You just turn them around like that and you get a little thing there to hang up with. Whoops, pulled it through the other side too far. Yeah, so anyway, I've tried to tell you 4 things at once here, haven't I? But anyhow, so I've decided I just want to sit in here today and do a bit of this because it's raining. Oh, well, no, it's not raining, but it's really overcast and horrible out there. I'm not looking forward to well, I want the summertime. I'm waiting for summer, please. You know, I am looking forward to the summer. I'm not looking forward to another day like this. I swear, it feels like you can't, I don't know, I can't feel like I can't do anything. It just brings you down a bit. I don't know. It's been just going on for too long. You know, it's just been going on and on for too long. In my room, I've been sitting there, I watched this morning a couple of people, their craft rooms. Oh, I need to redo the whole thing of mine. It needs to be, a lot of it needs to be shot out. But I think, you know what, I'm just going to sit in here and pack it all into boxes and put them up in the shelves, and then I'll have to just go through them and sort out what I don't want, because I've got it down here, getting down a bit at a time and doing it's going to take me forever. I just got no idea what I've got anymore, because I've got that much, you know, it's just too much and I can't. Well, this is not going to fit in here. Maybe I should pull out one of these, hey? Wait a minute, something else. I'm going to look for that one. It's done too. Well, this was a nice necklace once. Shouldn't take me very long to go through these, and then I'll show you how to make flour out of beads. I do like doing a lot of beading with beads. I've done a bit in the past, and I do love working with them. As you may tell, I have a few, because I love the pretty. I do love the pretty. Now they're little bead things too, and I have probably got some more of those in something else, which I still haven't got around to marking what is in that box, you know what I mean? There's some there in that one way down there. It's over there, it's over that way. I can see them actually, so I'll keep that there to put in later. And I'll put these ones on the top of this. There we go. Now, I think I might opt for the bit easier one first. Not so complicated, at any rate, I hope. These are nice. These are glass. Which yeah, I think they are, yes. Well, they feel like glass. They could be a good acrylic if they are. They're good. These are droppy down ones. Look, they dangle, aren't they? They've got a hole up here. No, wait a minute. They must have a hole in there somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay. Then, aren't they pretty? Oh wow. Oh, that one, that's the top. You know, that unscrews. So you could, if you could incorporate. Oh, could you get that? Redo that? There's a little. You probably could, eh? You'd redo it so you can. Oh, really good idea if I show you what I'm doing. Put that back in there. Okay. Aren't they nice? Oh, they're pretty. Oops. I'm going to put these in. They're beautiful. Oh, that. One person should know all this many beads, should they? Oh dear. 2, 4. I don't know how many boxes I got. I shouldn't probably say. People think I'm. Look, it's been an ongoing collection for many years. A lot of it I've collected up and didn't even go back near it. You know, I haven't even got a chance to look at it again. I used to be out shopping and hauling home stuff and bring it in, put it in the room and wouldn't even get back near it for ages. And then it surprised myself when I seen there's your little hearts. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a dear little thing. Everything that needs to be, I don't know, looked at and seen and admired or whatever, doesn't it? All things and world. I'll put those in there. And these little white ones, they can go in there too, okay. Right, and now I've got these ones here. I think I'll divide these into just sizes or something. This could take a while. So these are my orange ones, I imagine. Oh, that one's a bit too big. I don't know why I'm picking that out as a bigger one, but I am. That one's not. I don't mind these. These are plastic, but I don't mind them. And these, I do love them. I've had these ones here that for so long. I made a draft with some of them one time. You know, I made a draft. Oops. One of those. I'll put that one out there. I need to go through and decide which ones I want to keep and what I don't, I think, because it's, yeah. Don't know if I like them. They're not very, I suppose they're all right on their own, together, on their own by themselves, if that makes sense. I don't know if I want them though. I think there's one on the floor. That's an interesting little bloke, isn't he? I have some of the up here actually. I put in earlier. These they can go in there. Anything apricot colour. There's another one. These are nice. These are nice, aren't they? You know, the centres are not that spectacular, but they're really nice. There's a nice shape. I like them. And that's one of those sort of shape. These look like pills, I think, aren't they? If I can think of the name of them. My mother used to take them years ago. What do you call them? Can't remember now. Primrose or something? I don't know. Anyway, I'd probably use them on something. And all of them. I suppose I'm going to have to keep some things. That's nice. There's a gold one here. But you can go in the. I'm not particularly anything box. These are glass. These are nice ones. Pretty. I'm only keeping these in small depths of box. The depths I'm keeping them so they're only small because I don't like trying to dig down into into a deeper thing when you got bigger hands and you can't get them out because they're too deep down in there and you need to find them without causing you too much pain and agony. Trying to get hold of them. These are pretty. How many of them have I got? These are just two risky ones. So there's crystals, those ones, some of them. Ah, that's in my hand, yeah. Well, since I've only got this box here today that I'm working with, I can give them their own space for the time being. Maybe I'll buy some more and I'll just sort of like that, sorta. I don't know, these ones can probably go in the too hard basket. I just don't think I'll keep everything. I will give it, donate it or something. I'll have to. I like these little tiny ones. These are nice. Yeah, aren't they? They're pretty. Wonder where I'll go with those in here. Yeah, I can still see them. I might put those in. No, I won't keep them. I'll keep these. Not keeping those. That one. Well, at least I got some out of there. Oh, these are pretty colour. They're nice colours. There's that one there. I'll go in there. I don't know why I put it in there, but it can go in there. I don't know where that went, but it is. Righto. It's not the real thing, it's a fake one. Oh look, there's a diamond. Oh no, it's a little black whatever. So I need to put those in a bag. I have a bag of, I think of beads out there. I have a big bag of beads out in the lounge room too, so I've got to put it out somewhere. This is one of those, the hooky thing, that you take it undone, but you pull it in, push it around and twist it out like that. Okay, so I might keep that thing. Well, if we ever figure out how to use it again, because I really are, I find, there we go, look at that, I did it. Well, see, I can undo those bits on the end and I can replace them and I could use that, couldn't I? Now, I've got these bead caps, and I do have more, but we'll set them in there for the time being because it'll be easier for me to go change them up if I have them in there. There's a glass one. I don't only keep glass ones though because I like the others as well. What's this stuck in here? It is. We can probably go in the bin. I think I might just do these lots. I don't think there's many beads in that thing. It's just like little, hang on, there's one here. That's like the blue one, and it's white, clear. This is an earring. So these are pretty much, oh, this is dropped down. That's a nice one, I can go in there. Hello. Here's a heart. Getting that one. These are mostly, oh, look at this. I wanted one of them so bad to put on the back of my book. I've got to find some more of those. That was just lucky today, wasn't it? And that, isn't that beautiful? I'm putting that in there. So if I keep these boxes with all these bits in them, I never think to go and have a look in there. Look at this one here. This is really nice. I've got a big strand of those. I've got a lot somewhere, I have. Now these have ended up in here because they've either been on the table or something after I've been doing stuff. See, there's another one. They are so beautiful, these things. I don't know what they're made out of. They're very solid, so they might be a good thing. Must find the rest of them and get them in there, I suppose. Where's the other one I had that's had a bit on it? here. Here's a piece on him. In there, you can see what they're doing, can't you? But when you put them in something, that'd be good. My steampunk one. Oh, here's a belt. Look, a little buckle thing. That's neat. They're pretty. So these are a few. What's the name? Oh, I like this. Wait a minute. Let me hang on now. Nobody panic. I'm just going to say everybody panic. Then don't everybody panic. Look, these are the ones that I do like to do. The cover them over so I can use them for berries. And I definitely want those because they're a good size. They're only tiny, and they're just the thing for me to use. How many more of them's in here? Is that it? I'm definitely going to have to put on the outside what's in the thing, I think. I reckon I'm going to have to do that. What's in the container is a big one. That's a piece of glass. It's a diamond. It's a diamond. They all look like diamond. Well, probably not, but you know what I mean. It's all fun if you think they're a diamond. Okay, so I can put some of these back in here. Now, where am I going to put that so I don't lose it? That's famous last words. I'll put it on the pin cushion. I put so many things on the pin cushion so I won't lose them. Now these I definitely want to find again soon. And there's a yellow one. I've got a bag of them over there, but they're not clear. Well, not clear, but they're solid coloured. Let's see through them. Let's not roll everywhere, please. Put the scissors there so they don't go down. Put that belt back in there. These are huge, and as light as feathers. They're just so light. They really are. But I'll need to put them in something else, so I'll put them in there. I will sort through this one here. Look, a sewing machine. I can put that on my sewing machine book. Where's very good. Brilliant. And there's one of those. We got that. That one. So here I've put some little diamantes on here just so I wouldn't lose them. I'm sure that's why they're on that pin, because I like to put them on the pins. There's a dolphin. These are nice, these bits here. A wheelbarrow. For if I do what's the name? I was going to say flower journal. I think that'll be a garden one, which I don't know. One day maybe. I cannot keep committing myself to things because I can't get them done. Then I feel like I've let myself down and everybody else. Okay, so they can go in there. That's going to go in here, the bead caps. Rondelle, has it got all its little stones? Sometimes the little stones fall out of these. This one looks like it's come off jewellery though. These are good, these little... Have I got another place I can put these? I've run out of spots. I'll put it in there because I'll have somewhere else that these are, so I'll be able to move them out. I don't want to have to do too much of that though. Changing it to about too much. These ones here are the bead caps. They can go in something. The rondelle will go in there. These. I've got some of these in another box, I know I do. But if I didn't have so many piled on top of one another, I could go through that and fix it, but I can't because they're all piled up there on top of one another. It's going to take me forever to go move them. So the plan for my room is in my head and I, am working on it really well in my head. But I will get it eventually because I think it's the setup I've got now is not quite is not good for me to use because I went and got too much furniture and not enough table space, so I'm gonna, when I say furniture, all the walls have shelving all around the wall, and it's just too much because I don't want it all. It's too much for me. It just doesn't work for me. I'll put those in there. I don't want to put that in there, I'll keep it. Right. And in here I've got some bling on the string. Yeah, so I got that. Now, these ones, might leave these gold ones and that's to put somewhere else because I've got piles for them to go into. Then go back in this little container, if I can fit it all in there, so I can just use it to go through one time if I feel like that, or I can just use them to sew with or something, if I've got to use them, put on something. You know, like a bead soup pile, which I've got a few of those. But sometimes one does not want to go through all the beads. If I didn't have so many, it mightn't be so bad. might be alright if I didn't have so many. Okay. Anyway, we can't blame anybody but myself. Now, I'll show you how to make flour. Okay. All I need now is some beads for that. Okay, so what size will we have? The small ones are good. We won't use any of these. They're too big. All too big. Okay, so if you just like to sit over here somewhere, I'll put you over here. Use that there a minute while I find some beads for a flower. Now I probably shouldn't make it in too small so you can see what I'm doing, eh? But then if you don't make it nice, it doesn't look nice, if you know what I mean. If you can make it out of a bit bigger things than I would do. I wonder if I can show you some of them nice tiny ones there. Oh, hang on. Oh dear. I'll be there in a second. If I don't get caught under there. Oh, that's better sizes. Righto, now we've got something. We can work with. Don't need any of that. These aren't light either, by the way, just saying. They're not light at all. Right. Rightio, now here we are, we're back. We're here, right. So I've got the tiny ones, and I'd be inclined to use these myself, and now I've talked myself into trying to have a go at that a bit more so than what I'll show you today. But I've got some bigger sizes too in these ones here, see? And maybe I should show you on the bigger sizes, but then how far we got? We've got anything in, these yellows are good, the yellow ones are good because they've got good in between sizes, so that's one I might work on that this morning, just to start with and show you how to do this. Okay, so to make the beads, the flowers, I should put this on the floor. Rightio. And we need some wire, a pair of pliers. I've got these manky-old looking things here because I don't know what I've done with my pliers. I keep losing them, and I found these because they were lost with the other things. They're not actually lost, are they? We might move it up a tiny bit so I can get my hands under here. Right, so now I've got this awesome lot of things. You need some wire. Now this is beading wire, or for anything. This is a 28 gauge. Okay, I always put it in a plastic bag, and I've probably said this before, but for those people who haven't seen, it's so if it unravels, you've still got it all in this plastic bag sort of thing. Okay, now how much do we need? Well, this is going to be the question. I think I put the thing away. I was going to show you. I'll show you I'll have to show you how to make it, I suppose. But okay, so I have to see how much I'll need here. I'm going to have to pull this out straight if I can, because there's a little curly up bit on it there, see? See that curly up piece there? See where it's curled round? Because that you don't want to have happen, but it does. Righto. And pull it out straight as you can, because actually I'm going to try and avoid that. I'm going to have to try and avoid that. Wait a minute. You can sort of stretch it out because it's pretty pliable. Okay. Now I'm going to cut that here. Well, I'm not going to get that wrong bit. Now we've seen. Okay, so you'll need I don't know, a good amount of this. Fair size amount, because we're not going to make it very big, because I've got, how much have I got here? Where's me rule? I've got a ruler thing, tape measure down the side here. About 12 inches I've got here, like the size of a ruler, 30 centimetres. Because I'm going to do it in the size of these beads here, which are really awesome, aren't they? Right. So what you do, you just put your first bead on. Pretty easy. Put your first bead on, okay. And then you'll thread two more beads. Alright, 1, 2. And then you will get this other side, the other end of this, and you go back through them too. Righto. But you need to keep this in the middle of your wire if you can. You need both sides pieces of your wire to be the same length. There we go. Just going to fix that so you can see what I'm doing. You sit there nicely now, come on. There we go. Probably need 3 of them, do I? Do I have to do on 3? Hang on. We got that one there. We got the first one. Right, now we're going to go through one there. What did I do with that box of stuff I just had? It disappeared on me. Where did that go? Oh, is it on the floor? No. Here. Excuse me a minute. I don't know if I've got any other wire that's not going to be curling up on me all the time. I don't have space in this room. Not the slightest bit of space I don't have in this room. It's just ridiculous, it is. Where's it? I'll just have to use this. 1 minute. Come back here. Flick the beads off. Okay. Let's try this again. 1 goes in the bottom. 1's on the bottom. It's going to be 2. It's too big. 2. Go 2. Start out with 2. Yeah. This is not hard. Honestly, it's not. I probably should have did it with thread and showed you. It's a bit easier. Okay, so you got those 2, and they're on the end of your leaf of your flower. Maybe I should just. I'm going to keep second guessing myself all the time here by the sound of me, aren't I? And then on there you will thread 3 more. Okay. Right. So you put 3 more on. And then you're going to go back through the 3 with this, because of the size of the bead, the one on the end wasn't enough. If you were doing a smaller bead, you could put, oh good, yes, what are you doing over there? Sorry, okay, so I've got 2 beads here. Oh dear, sorry about that. And then I put 3 more on one side, and this side I'm going to go through there. I have to put this up. I cannot keep on deleting these things. I need to keep working on them. And try and keep your wires the same length, like each side. So you've got that now, see? And they are the same, even if you can't see them. And if you haven't been watching what I was doing, I'm terribly sorry. I just showed you anyway. Look, see, look, I've got that, righto. Now I want to make it a bit bigger because of the size of the bead. If I had a smaller bead, I'd have started off with 1, okay? Now I'm going to do 4, I suppose. The next sort of size up is 4, because I don't want the petals to be too big, and I've probably got way too much wire here because I wasn't thinking. Oh, now I've gone blind, bead blind or something, I don't know. You look at it, little thing. Sorry about my hands, they're in a manky mess, and I've got tape on my fingernail. That's not good, but I'm trying to stop it from breaking. It's not working for me, is it? 4. The more I try to make my hands look better, the worse they get. Probably should leave well enough alone. Okay, so put that back through the other side. So you got me? Hope you see what I did. I went back through the other way with the other piece of wire. Okay. Like that. Okay. There we go. So you've got that many. Right, now I'm going to do 5. I think I'll go up. So what happens, this is going to be a fairly good sized petal. Probably about that, because then we'll come back into, maybe I'll just do 4 again. I don't want to make it too wide. Okay, right, 4, 2, 3, come here, come on. I haven't got all day. 4, whoops. Rightio, now, back through this way. Through there. Am I telling you what I'm doing? I'm putting the other side back through that. Righto, I hope so. So now you need to go make it smaller, because you're coming into the, it'll be more of a leaf shape, but petals are, well, sort of petal leaf shape, whatever that means. So we put, there's 4 and 4, we'll go 3 and 2. 1, 2, 3. So you put them on one side, right? This is what we've been doing, but I probably haven't explained myself properly. And then you go through from this way. You go back up, so go back through there, and you catch hold of them on that, okay? Now if you want to start out doing this first with needle and thread, that's good, but the only thing is when you do it with a needle and thread, it makes it a little bit floppy, and you have to make it, what's the name, in some way, like, what's the word, more stable, so it's not so floppy about, you know, because this makes it fairly stiff, the flower, and the cotton doesn't. Now I'm thinking about putting a different colour in the centre because of the flower, and I could do that, I suppose, couldn't I, because it's a flower. So I'm going to do 3 of these. I hope 2 pieces of wire will fit through these. These are a bit smaller. I'm going to put these in the middle. Oh well, it will be eventually the middle, won't it? So we've got another 15 minutes or so, and we should be able to run up a few more, we'd hope, a few more petals before we get any further. Come on. Because I'm in a hurry, though, it's always the way, isn't it? If I was sitting down here casually doing it, it might work. So I've got 3. So that one, I ended up with 3 on there. So I want to put 3 on this one. So you go through that, and then you come back down through the top of this bead here. Right. come back through the top of it. And go through those 3, right? And you pull that down there, and I hope that this is going to work properly. I mean, move over. It's only just, I think it's a bit tight for them, because they're only little. Pull this one, Sonya, not that one. Why won't that go through there? That bead don't want to work. Don't tell me that. Don't say that, Sonya. Oh dear. Why won't it go through there? Must be a bump or a lump. There is too. There's a curly bit there that just doesn't want to go through. So you definitely need a piece of wire that's really good, because this is, well, that's new and straight. I wouldn't know how long I'd had that for. There's a tiny little kink in there. If I can get it out. Would you fiddle around with this, or would you go and get yourself a bigger orange bead? We'll see. Let's see if it goes through now. Well, before we wreck it, let's get a bigger bead. But they are way too big, these ones that's in this box here. They're way too big compared to the others, so... Okay, right. What colours have we got? Not just for the moment though. So if you're going to do one of these and you want to put the middle in it, you can just put the colour, whatever colour bead you like, because I can't do that because mine are not the same size, and therefore it's not working because I won't go through the hole. Maybe I could use a bigger one. Let's try that anyway. Let's do 2 of these and see if that'll work. Might be too big. He'll go through there real easy because he's got a big hole in the centre, see? So he'll fit through. Well, that could work. Look at that. That might even work for me. Righto. Now, I'm not going to go any further with that, but next time I get a piece of wire, I'm not going to have it so long, am I? Righto. There's one. There's one. Only got one now. And I'm fiddling with this piece of wire here, and I know I've got more, but we don't want to be fiddling around looking for that now, do we? Because I just found this one. Where's the end of you? Come here. See, this is what you don't want to happen. You need it to still be round around that cotton reel. But I do not want to do that either because I'll be making more bends in it, I suppose. Won't I? Where's the end? Here we go. Now, well, you wouldn't need 12 inches. You probably only need 6, maybe half that amount, right? Okay. I could probably nearly cut some off that and use it to make the other ones. We'll see how much this takes this time, okay? So we've got to have 2 beads. Put them right down in the centre. We'll just pull that up there like that, okay? Now, we got 3. 1, 2, 3. And you just get this piece of wire here and you go back through those on that way, okay? Where they are on the other one, you just thread it back through and then you pull it like that. Alright, keep them in the middle of your pieces of wire. If you keep it in the middle, that'll work really good for you. Okay. Now you need another 4 this time. Now, like I said, the smaller the beads, you put on, the nicer. Well, it will look nice, but I like to do them with the tiny little beads. But then I'd have to have the wire. But I could do it with thread, and then you can just put some sort of stiffener on it. You know, I don't know what sort of thing you'd use because I haven't attempted to try anything that I think would work. You know, like a bit of glossy accents might work, I suppose. I don't know if it'd keep it, or you need just your thread to be stable, don't you? So that's that one. Trying to keep them pushed down. By doing this, you can make any shape you really want to, you know, like if you just go different ways and put your beads in different directions, you can just make any shape you want to. Do another 4. And go back through here, through your beads, like so. And then you want to put 3 on. One. Come on. 2. 3. I hope you didn't cut the amount of wire off I told you at first. I hope you just wait until you watch all this, because I'm going to actually use some of the one off the other thing, the other petal. But see, you don't want it too short either, because then you're going to make yourself struggle, because you will be struggling to keep hold of something while you're trying to thread them on and that sort of thing. So best off to have a piece that you can actually work with. And this is probably the smallest you'd go. You don't want to get it any smaller than this. And then you want 2 of these bigger ones here. 1, 2, and these are not exactly all the same shape, which is okay, I guess. So this is art, okay? This is a piece of art that you're making, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Rightio. So that probably doesn't look good, but it's okay, you know. It looks like it could be the start of a beetle, doesn't it, or something, you know. But see, we're going to make some more of these, since it didn't take me that long. I'll just make a couple more. Do you think I should cut that off there? No, don't. You'll regret it, Sonya. Just keep another piece the same size. Okay. Right. Now, you stay there. One, 2. You can do with these, put these things anywhere. Make yourself a brooch, make yourself a little pendant or something out of, put it onto something. Hang around your neck. Make a whole heap and put them on your hat. I've made a few in the past. Oh, come here. I'll have to find some of that stuff, won't I, that I used to do. I can't find these beads rolling in around the top of me toppy. Yeah, so I've done a few on different things. It's nice to be able to do your own little decorations or whatever, isn't it? And make sure you try and keep these pieces of wire level, okay, that you've got left either side. So you've got some either side, and you do 4. You go up to 4, 2, 3. Where are you? 4. Right. I'd like to thank everybody for all your lovely comments. I haven't had a chance to, I've read them, but I haven't had a chance to put anything to reply. I'm sorry about that, because I've just had myself doing other things. I'm working on another journal, the steampunk one. But when I come in here, I haven't brought it in with me, so it's out in another room. I've been working on that for a while, but I sometimes hit a little snag. We've got 4, we need another 4. Now you can make them as long as or as short as you want them to be, or even go with the round thing by starting to start off with more at the beginning. I think I got these other pieces down here I can show you in a second. Well, just a few petally leaf things I've done. Because I had them in a box this morning when I was looking at them. And then you need to do 2 of these. And then you go back through those 2. Oops! No, stop dropping them. You go back through this way. And you pull that out like that. Did I do? Yes, I did. I didn't think I'd made this one long enough. Probably haven't. Have I? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, forgot to do 3. I didn't think it was right. Now we're going to undo this. Come on, go back through there. Right, easy to do. Missed the rope. Getting carried away here. I was trying to get them done for you so you can see what I'm going to do with it at the end. I'm going to fix it. Whoops. There goes another one. What are you doing? Dear, oh dear. Sorry, everybody. Oh dear. Hope everyone's feeling good. Everyone's fine. I hope you're all good. And we're gonna all stay safe now, okay? Well, now that we're all done, we're still going to stay safe. We've got our vaccinations. We're all going to still be good and look after ourselves and not go near anybody. Well, you know what I mean. Might get a bit different shape bead. That one was a bit wonky. So I've only just got enough stuff to do this one, and I have noticed that I have taken more wire to one side than the other accidentally, but I did see that it's short and that one's a bit longer then. Okay, so now we've got 3 of these pieces, and I'm trying to show you that when I get them down, I might have to do another one on the end. Let's put another one on the end to make it a little bit more pointier or something. I'm going to have to go, so this is going to turn off. I don't know if I did. I don't know if I put up the last video I made. I can't remember now. That's not good. That seems a strange thing. You would have thought I would have known. But anyway, yeah, well, this is me. Pull that through a bit tighter. If you can get it as tight as you can. It even probably would look better if it was small. It was smaller, okay? That's my big issue at the moment. I should have had that smaller. Well, I know what. I'll put a different colour in there. That'll do it. Put the yellow back in there. You're just going to have that edge of orange around it now, aren't you? If you put the yellow one back through it to bring it in smaller. Come on. If you can't see what I'm doing, I'm trying to do what I've been doing all along, putting it in there. Okay. Right. Now. Definitely bug-like. Look at that. It's even got feelers, see? Anything. You can do anything. And then you make a couple out that side and there's wings. I'm going to show you that later. I've got there's ones down here that I've done in a softer wire that I haven't actually put onto anything yet because I probably was practicing with these. This one is really, excuse me, it's really long, and only because I was trying to make something, you know, like that. But then I realised that I probably didn't want it as floppy as that, but that was only because of the length of it, I think, and the, you know, because I didn't tighten it up. There's a round one, and they're not hard to do. These ones here are pretty sturdy as far as, there's a bit of wire hooked around that one. And I'll get that off there as far as stick it in myself. Okay, so that one's pretty, that's a good straight sort of one. And this one here is too, and it's the wire because this is very thin, this one that I've done it with. You see, it's very thin, that one. And that's why it's a little bit floppy. Now these aren't hard to do either, these ones, so we can try them another time if I can remember. I hope I do. So let's put another one of these on here and just have a little look at what maybe it will look like when I finished it. Okay, put that on there. If I finish it, when I finish it, I will finish it. Maybe not while you're still here, because I think this will turn off soon. I just don't know. I didn't put the timer on. The timer's not easy to put on. You have to actually get it all ready first to start with. I think there's more like little bugs, eh? We got all these little bugs now. Now go back through here. Come here. Back through there. You know what? Don't get upset if it's not easy, right? Because it is easy, but you might not find it at first because you're only new, you know, you're only just learning. Now, I'm going to try and get this wire through here as well. Hopefully it'll go. It will. Right. Keep the other two out of the way and pull that up there. Okay. So now I've got that much flower. Okay. Now whether I should have put another few beads on there, I don't know if it's like it needs another few beads. So this one here, I put that one through there. So I can put, I'm going to cut this one off here. It's a bit too long, can't play with that. Can't move it there. And this one's going to go, come on, keep all your little wires. I need to, this one can go through here, right, okay, so can you see what we're doing? No. Now, I could have put, I'm going to show you how. See, there's a bit here, a bit of wire there, a bit of wire there, and a bit of wire there, and some there. You can see. I could have put a tiny, tiny bead in there. See, there's got these tiny, tiny beads. But then again, the two wires might not fit through there. So you might have to be happy with just having it like that, and do another two, or how many you want to make it. Or it can be half of one of. It can be half a flower. A flower with a side view, you know. The rest of it's hanging down the other way, behind the back or whatever. It's your own imagination what you can do with it. But I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm not disappointed with how it turned out. I'm going to make myself a few more petals and put on there, and I can show you then next time I come on here what it looks like.